everybody. Great to be here. Thank you for your time in being here today. I really do appreciate it. I know that, everybody's busy. We've all got stuff that we need to do or even should be doing. But do you know what? You're in the top 1%. The fact that you've taken time out of your business to listen to something that you hope will be of value to help you to grow your business. I just recorded a video this morning, and in that video, basically the message was being good at what you do will not get you success. Being good at marketing what you do will get you success. And I really do think that's true. There are great consultants out there who are really good at doing what they do, as there are great landscape gardeners and great accountants and great whatever, and yet they're not really anywhere near as successful as the accountant or the landscape gardener or the consultant who's really good at selling and marketing their products and services, or as I like to call it, generating leads and converting leads, because that's what I believe marketing's all about. Let's leave the brand awareness to Nike and Coca-Cola and Apple and so on. In a small business, as a consultant or advisor, we really need to turn that marketing into leads. Now today is I've marketed this at consultants, but to be honest, whether you're a consultant or not, if you're watching this will be of value to you, rest assured. And today's session probably going to last about, 15 minutes, something like that. I like to keep these nice and short so they don't take too much of your time, but really valuable at the same time. And today's about your niche. What is your niche? And for a lot of people, I think one of the biggest mistakes that I see, and you know what, I've made it myself, and I've done probably for, I don't know, I dread to think, actually. I'd be embarrassed to tell you, but it's certainly probably over 20 years. I've been doing this now for 28 years, this being helping businesses to be more successful. I work with thousands of businesses in hundreds of different industries, and, I've done that for a long time. But, that's, I think, part of the problem. That people say, well, I'm a consultant. I said, oh, right. Okay. What do you do? Well, I specialize in, it's like fill in the blank. I specialize in HR. Okay. So who do you work with? Oh, right. I work with anybody, or I work with big corporates, or I work with small businesses in the UK. Now, all that's fine. There's nothing wrong with doing that. But let me ask you a question. If you were, I don't know, let's say you ran hotels, right? You were a hotel owner, or you were a garage mechanic, or you were an accountant, whatever it is you did that could potentially require the support of a HR consultant. Would you rather me come to you and say, hi, my name's Steve Mills of Steve Mills's HR Consultancy Services, and I'm just calling today to see if you'd be interested in our help, okay? Or perhaps that's an email, or perhaps it's a message on LinkedIn or whatever. It's a form of communication, yeah? Or I came to you and I said, hi, my name's Steve Mills. I specialize in HR. I'm a HR consultant, but my specialist area is hotels. And I noticed you run a hotel, and so I thought I'd be proactive and give you a call and see if there's anything I could do. So in other words, would you rather have a generalist who's a HR consultant, or a specialist who's a HR consultant in the hotel industry? Which would you rather have if you ran a hotel? Now, I'm hallucinating that I know the answer to that. You're all nodding, going, well, obviously, a specialist, Steve, who's, knows my industry. They know the hotel industry. Okay, so let's say you'd be more likely to hire that person. But what would happen if that person was 10% more expensive? Well, it won't make any difference. Okay. What about 20%? Well, no, I'd still go with a specialist, Steve. 30%? Ooh, 30%. I'm not sure about that. You with me here? So, not only is it more likely that you'd hire the specialist, it's probably more likely that you'd pay the specialist more. Why? Because they're a specialist. So, my advice would be to become a specialist. Now, you could be a specialist and you could niche in the hotel industry or whatever industry you want to niche in. Now, that doesn't mean you don't ever do any work in any other industry. It means you're a specialist in that industry. Now, another thing really important, you could what I call super niche. What does that mean? That means specialize in a niche within a niche. So I could say, for example, my name's Steve Mills from Steve Mills HR Consultancy Services. I specialize in the hotel industry, but specifically working with the B&B, bed and breakfast sector, right? Or the hotel industry who specializes in tourism. I work with, tourism. I'm being a little bit flaky here, I think, but you get the idea. If you were I don't know, a fitness instructor, you go, "Hi, I'm a fitness instructor," or you go, "Hi, I'm a fitness instructor who specializes in women. I work with women, helping them to do the things that they want to do, whether it's lose weight, improve fitness, or so on." Or you could say, "I'm a fitness instructor. I specialize in working with women who've just given birth and they're trying to get their bodies back after pregnancy and so on and so forth." That's what I do. Now, if you were in that market, what would you do? What would you focus on? I think you know the answer, and it is so incredibly true. So that's really my message today. That's why I wanted to deliver to you, to just get you thinking about that. And as I say, if you ask me what do I do, I work a lot with, I'd say I specialize working with people in what I call the helping industry. They could be consultants, coaches, advisors, accountants, solicitors, and so on. I've also got another niche, which is sort of software and technology and so on. But I work with all sorts of businesses as well. But if you ask me what I specialize in, then it would be that market. So, definitely worth you thinking about. And I wish you every luck. Now, don't one thing, don't get me wrong. Now, I'm not suggesting all of a sudden you turn around in your business and go, right, I'm going to get rid of all these people and start specializing in this. No, no, you don't want to do that. You want to start pushing your marketing towards your new niche. And then at some point in the future, once you've got a proven niche and you've got enough of a reputation and a credibility and so on, you might want to either move people away or just let them gradually fall off as they do in any consultancy business. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I hope that's been of value to you. I would just say, if I can help you further, that would be great. Come and have a look at my results mastery program. It's on my website. I can show it you. I think, there we go. Where is it? There we go. I can just turn that one off. There we go. So that's my website there, steve-mills.com. Go and get yourself booked into a free one-to-one results meeting with myself. And in the meeting, we'll talk about you, your business, where you are right now, where you want to go, and how you're going to get there. Thanks very much for listening, and I look forward to hearing from you and hopefully speaking to you in the near future. Thank you.